Hello everyone, Mario the Pieman here for some more Star Trek Online. So we're back with Drakhara, and we are going through the Dyson arc. We're actually at the end of it, the Dyson Sphere arc. So for those who came in late, we found an Iconian gateway in New Romulus, got restored to working order, went wrong. We ended up going with Worf to a weird sub-dimension and found these gates, which you can actually see one before you. Which led to a lot of to a Dyson sphere, and then another Dyson sphere after we tried to shut down a kind of jumping thing with Tuvok. So after that, there was a discussion about what to do with the spheres, and Tuvok suggested a big conference. So that is what we are going to do now. We're going to go to this conference and see what happens.
We are fighting a war on multiple fronts. We have to consider the Borg, the Undine, and the Romulans,
we're getting a recap.
as well as the Klingons.
I see now my deception has been exposed.
You'll have seen this from the Federation campaign, obviously, not from the Klingon one.
Starfleet has lost too many ships
Romulan run.
and too many good men and women to a fight.
Ooh, old uniform. Yeah, they never updated this when they changed the uniforms.
Is that
an Iconian gateway? Yes, I believe it is.
Into the gateway.
I really didn't have to recap things for you. I forgot this was here.
Are all those markers Iconian gateways?
Sir, we've been scanning the gateway. The monitors on the bridge are all showing an Omega.
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. We are within the Solanae Dyson Sphere, a spherical structure built around a star.
We now know why the sphere generates vast amounts of Omega particles. It is designed to use those particles as fuel to jump to any area of space.
It now appears that the Jenolan sphere had the same jump capabilities as the Solanae, and moved to this location.
Tuvok in his old uniform as well. Because they made it a cinematic, they can't just update the uniforms, so... A little glance at the old... In fact, there's a couple of glances of old bits of Star Trek Online.
I propose a summit. We must decide together what we must do to protect the Alpha Quadrant. Our disputes may need to be put aside in the face of a greater enemy.
And now, the continuation.
That drove people nuts the first time that they'd actually rolled the years on. Apparently in game the years have now rolled on quite a bit, but that was like people... hard to explain how much people lost their...
Welcome to the Delta Quadrant. I will admit that I did not expect to be here with Voyager again. It is agreeable. Thank you for agreeing to attend this conference and supporting my position on the Undine. However, reaching a consensus today will be difficult.
Lots of spaceships.
Many different agendas will be represented here today. I will speak to you in person.
We've still not
shortly.
fixed the doors.
Tuvok out.
Welcome to the Jenolan Dyson Sphere. Please beam down to these coordinates.
But I do like it when they use your ship in the cinematic, you know, when it's actually done by driving things around. 1 second, I'm going to cough. So, first I've got to talk to Commander Jirok.
I'm glad to have you here. This conference is a significant opportunity for our people. But given our relatively new position, I feel it can be hard to get the other galactic powers to see us as anything more than helpless refugees. That needs to change. Please follow me to the conference room. I have a feeling we have a long day ahead of us.
Well, lead on, Commander, but first I'm actually going to scan this ore, because... you know, it's there. Yeah, no, this way, please. Don't get naggy. There, I've got some titanium. Okay. Come on. No. Oh, go and talk to Tuvok then. See if I will. Some other people. There's... no, I suppose we went with the Romulan delegation, so... There's Zional and Meryl from the Lisette. There's Datan, and of course here's Tuvok.
It is my sincere hope
Tim
that
Russ
the
returning.
Romulan Republic will join the galactic community in addressing the threat posed by the Undine. This is also an opportunity to open dialogues regarding other pertinent matters. I would recommend assisting your pro-council while we complete our final preparations. The talks will begin shortly.
Yes, we are preparing a meeting. It's exciting stuff. Let's talk to Datan.
I have some concerns about this conference, but I am sure that you will be able to allay them. My only goal is to ensure that our people's desires are not overlooked.
What does the Republic need done?
I would be gratified if you would assist me with the following issues.
Which aren't voiced.
What transpires at this conference may not be accurately represented
I've played this
later.
for a while, so...
In order to prevent other parties from abrogating their agreements, place recording devices so the Republic will have its own records of what transpires here. This will not only protect Romulan interests, it will protect our allies. As a neutral party with full records, this conference should not be a new source of conflict for the Klingons and Federation. The other groups here will have their own secret goals. Please monitor communications so that the Republic is not surprised by any of their demands. You should be able to use one of the consoles set up for the conference.
I'll represent our people with distinction, Pro-Council. So that's our job, is we've got to go and monitor comms and place recording devices. So we'll do a frequency scan.
Of the conference security, we don't want the Romulans to think that we're...
What do I do now? Oh, place recording devices. So we clearly heard someone plotting something, and you've got people talking various things, because we've got some delegates. I won't read all their dialogue that's just popping up, so we've got to place these recording devices on each lectern. It's a lectern, not a podium. Podium's what you stand on. So that's one. Oh, there's Sean. Who's with Sean? We've got Commander Winters and Commander Matthias. So that's who's with the Federation delegation. And up here with the Klingons. Let's see who's with the Klingons once I've placed a recording device. Fortunately, this room had exactly the number of things we had for positions. You've got Ambassador Stas, you've got Koren, Commander Borith, and Commander Katek. So, getting the crew, the Borgescu Enterprise and Lisette are all here. Plus some others. So, place your device.
The preliminary tasks are complete. You should speak with Admiral Tuvok again.
Okay. Where is he? Oh, he's up here. No, those panels are next to useless. I fell through them.
The delegates have all arrived. The presentation will begin shortly. You have some time to familiarize yourself with the other ambassadors and their positions. I suggest that you do so.
So, we can speak with a whole load of delegates. Yeah. Saves me talking. So who do we have? Oh, there's Datan.
We will have an opportunity to take a leadership role here. Our knowledge of the Solanae sphere should be an advantage. In addition, we control the gateway to the sphere's in Taudewa space. We've built a home, and you fought to preserve it. Now, we need to secure our place among the stars.
That's not the only thing we need to do here. What about the Undine?
Yes, the Undine. Very interesting. My security advisors have been looking over the data, and we are all very curious to hear what you and Admiral Tuvok have to say on the matter.
Well, thank you for attending. Please take a position at the podium. It's a lectern. So here's some delegates. So here's Shugihara.
The Federation's position is quite clear. We believe the only way to safeguard the future of the Alpha and Beta quadrants is for all the galactic powers to behave as reasonable entities
Oh, well, we're stuffed then.
and work together to oppose those who would threaten our worlds. It doesn't matter if that threat comes from the Undine, the Borg, or the Iconians. The response is the same.
That was unexpectedly brief. Thank you, Ambassador. Let's talk to Zindi.
The Zindi are here to support Admiral Tuvok's call for cooperation. We know what tragedies befall a people who are being manipulated by outsiders, as we once were. The Undine's lies and manipulation remind us of the Sphere Builders, whose deceptions led us to make one of the greatest mistakes in our history. There are 5 races on my world. We all know reaching a consensus can be difficult, but the Zindi are living proof that if we put aside animosity, our differences can make us stronger.
Thank you. Let's speak with Ambassador Stas as well.
The Romulan Republic has thus far proven to be a fairly reliable ally. If you wish to continue to make a positive impression on the Empire, when you speak with the other delegates, you should underscore the severity of the threat posed by these shapeshifters. You are familiar with the machinations of the Tal Shiar. Imagine if they had the ability to appear as anyone at any time. That is the danger of the Undine.
Thank you, Ambassador.
You've spoken with representatives of all of the delegations. You should return to Admiral Tuvok.
Boy.
We are almost ready to begin. Will you complete the final preparations for the conference while I speak to Captain Sean? After that, your assistance in encouraging everyone to take their seats would be appreciated. I must join the Federation delegation.
Understood. I'll set up the PowerPoint and then tell everyone to sit down. And here's the PowerPoint. So we go to reconfigure the room. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of neat. Now we've got to nag everyone to sit down. Oh, there's Garrick.
Ah, it seems the time has come at last.
100 year
Thank
Robinson
you for
again.
the reminder.
You're welcome, Councillor. Still do miss Rugal Skull. He's actually got some Trek links as well.
I was just going. Don't rush me.
Thanks for taking your seat. Yeah, I wouldn't like that as an actual floor. I'd be creeping along that edge.
Oh, yes, I will take my seat.
I think that's Matt Grunchik who did Rom's voice, but I'm not sure, because I thought they might have changed him for Rom once they got him in to do voices. Because yeah, well, I suppose not, because there's Rom there, but mysteriously didn't use his voice.
I suppose we can begin.
You can start the presentation from the control console.
Oh, I'm on the slides, am I? I'll be doing the slides to his Chris Whitty's presentation. It's a British reference for y'all. Do like, no, it's still quite impressive, but let's start the presentation. I can sit back for a bit.
The Undine represent a clear and present danger to not only the Federation, but also the Klingon Empire and Romulan Republic. The damage done here by a mere handful of ships is clear evidence for the need for cooperation.
With respect, Admiral, the Romulan Republic is quite capable of leading exploration and security measures here, just as we have led efforts to secure the Solanae sphere. My militia...
I find it interesting that the Federation suddenly has concerns about the Undine now. Where was the Federation when the Empire discovered Undine infiltrators in the Alpha
Oh, he's
Quadrant?
ventriloquist. Look, his lips not
Or is
moving.
the Federation only interested now the Undine threatens something you want?
Given the exceptionally complicated nature of such...
Ambassador, given what we now know, that was a mistake. The Empire recognized the Undine threat years ago.
You can see, yeah, there's the
You
Odyssey
admit
uniform.
You are wrong.
The evidence provided by Admiral Tuvok and his team is sound.
Thank you, Captain Sean. However, dwelling on past mistakes will not solve the problems of the present.
Our fleet stands ready to protect both spheres from the Undine.
The Undine can wait. We have more important business to discuss. Who owns this sphere? I represent a consortium of businessmen on Ferenginar. We are prepared to invest significant venture capital into transforming this sphere into a vacation destination to rival Risa. I have a proposal of $500,000 of... What's that?
Uh-oh.
Tuvok to Voyager. Report.
A massive fleet of Undine vessels just appeared from a rift. They're setting a course for the gateway.
The Undine? What do they want?
Unknown. Drop to Lisette. Track their course.
Enterprise to Captain Sean. We're receiving a distress signal from Earth Spacedock.
Sean to Federation Fleet. Red alert. Prepare for immediate departure.
The Federation is our enemy. But the
I keep forgetting where it was.
like assassins in the night.
We will crush the Comic-Coup!
So,
a significant Undine force is headed for the Sol system. The issue of the spheres, and your people's alliance with the Federation, will be meaningless unless the Undine are stopped. Are you willing to join the fight?
I like the fact there's a not now Tuvok, but yes, beam up and follow the Undine fleet to Earth. Tuvok, busy, got a conference to run. Got folding chairs to pack away.
Species 8472 is already boarded Earth Spacedock. Once we are through the gateway, we must render assistance as soon as possible.
So one of the things, once we actually get into the interior, you get to see the old Earth Spacedock. In fact, Earth Spacedock's been updated a couple of times since then, but because the exterior has been updated long after this mission. It was updated to match Picard, but the interior was changed not long after this mission.
I am picking up several distress calls from across the system. Curious. There are fewer Undine vessels than we witnessed using the gateway.
Any word from Starfleet Command?
Negative. The subspace relay booster network appears to be offline. I am reading Undine ships attacking Earth Spacedock, as well as attacks on the lunar colonies and the orbital habitat on the far side of Earth.
We need to split our forces if we're going to stop them in multiple locations.
Agreed. Enterprise will clear the area around the lunar colonies.
Understood, we'll head towards Earth Spacedock.
Fine. Drakh and I will clear the far side of the planet.
Good hunting. So yeah, bit of space combat.
Enterprise will set course for Luna.
The Fortescue and the Lisette will lead the fight on the far side of Earth.
Right. Got to assist the Allied task force.
My ship is operational. We will fall in and help you make a drive for the space dock. Earth is one of the most secure planets in the Federation. And attacking this small
That's probably what makes it such a good attack. But yes, this is not the most entertaining. It is just basically I guess what, lots of things in space shooting. I'll just scan that magnetite ore because there's a thing I tell you.
Sol will not be safe as long as species 8472 vessels
Should we call it?
in the system.
There's a spaceship there. I do like the debris cloud. It's been done well. Never shown you the Endeavour system. I might show you it at some point, but we've not earned enough things for an Endeavour yet.
Earth Spacedock is taking severe structural damage.
Yeah, that looks bad. Don't think that'll buff out. Don't think Drakhara's going to get the heal health ground thing. However, seeing that, you can possibly tell that this was recorded alongside another video. Blimmin' hate Dromus cruisers, because they do that teleporting away thing. The bioplasmic torpedoes can be a right pain as well, because they kind of disable your movement, particularly when you're running something that relies on speed and agility like this ship. Can cause you problems. One of those Endeavour systems has destroyed destructible torpedoes, and that would have been a really handy one to have around now. Could have got that as well. Don't know if I've mentioned the Endeavour system is basically boosts you can get across all your characters by completing those tasks. It was a way to get, the term was cheeks and seats. Get people playing the game, you know, they can come on and do a different Endeavour every day. I don't think it actually works, if I'm honest. But it's not bad. I don't go out of my way to complete the Endeavours, but if they're there, well, I suppose you just saw me doing that.
Not hurry. Earth Spacedock may be destroyed.
The bottom bits come off. Probably need that. You're not actually time bound, it's just at certain points. You know, there's not a point that the thing will say Earth Spacedock's destroyed and it's a mission failed and you have to restart, or at least to the best of my knowledge it isn't. So we've got to assist this task force here.
Undine ships are still present. Our work here is not complete.
They've said they're also banged up, but they can still help taking up a position for an attack run.
There are still Undine ships in the system. We must eliminate them.
See, I've been hit by a bio, so my cells go all electric-y. And all of a sudden, and well, it doesn't help that there's a villa here. And they do these kind of blob patch things there. But interestingly, a villa named after their favourite character in Blake 7. I don't know if I made that joke before, but I'm making it again. But yes, at the moment I'm pretty stationary, which for a ship that's meant to be agile is not good. We've got to wait till I'm not under attack to assist the Allied task force. I normally go for the smaller ships, but this villa ship's annoying me. There's two of them. Sadly, this is a lot of this mission is going to be space combat against the Undine. So, hope you like it. Yes, I realised I didn't list this character for a heal. That's better than it was. See, this is why everyone hates these cruisers and things. Oh, what?
Tethys Dreadnought, inbound.
Oh, we probably don't want that. We've got enough problems, thank you.
On the other side of the planet were no match for Klingon warriors.
Lunar colony secure.
We will put an end to this together.
Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below.
So yeah.
4 shields failing. Target's shields have failed.
We've got the Allied Task Force back in. But yes, it's one of the downsides occasionally with this sort of escalation is you do feel like the Federation's getting both 359'd every fortnight. Something I think they do go over the top with the shipwrecks.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Fine, I'll go for the bill, it doesn't teleport out the way. Definitely trimming the other ships out before we go for the Dreadnought in this case. Right, now we've got our main target. But unfortunately we've got like 3 capital ships and a bundle of others now. Taking it on, so.
Target's shields have failed.
The Undine ships do heal, but one of the things actually Star Trek Online does quite well is to be the balance between having a ship which can deliver a lot of damage, but not necessarily to all the ships in the area. Some of the area effect weapons, but you quite often get this idea that a squadron of ships is more effective because it can
Any ships still in range?
Oh, it's this guy.
Undine hunting parties on Earth Spacedock. We're fighting them, but comms are spotty. I was lucky to get an external signal working. We need any assistance you can spare.
You'd trust us on your station?
You're supposed to be our allies, aren't you? Right now, I'd let the Borg on board if they'd help us drive out the Undine.
We'll render what assistance we can.
I've received orders from New Romulus. In light of this situation, the Lisette is being recalled to defend the homeworld. You should stay here and assist Starfleet. They sound like they need your help.
Understood. Any recommendations, Tuvok?
The boarding parties on Earth Spacedock should be our main concern. The Undine will be attempting to cripple Starfleet operations, gain valuable data, and capture ranking officers. We cannot afford to allow them to succeed. I am prepared to beam down immediately. Your assistance will greatly improve our chances of success.
Let's go. So we're now going to fight them on the old Earth Spacedock, because you've seen it. You've seen it with some of the Federation alts. You've seen what Earth Spacedock looks like now. But this map's based on the
Earth
old
Spacedock
map.
has sustained severe damage from multiple Undine boarding parties. We must locate Admiral Quinn.
It's one of those things that's quite neat.
The most expedient path to the Admiral's office is through those doors. Our mission objectives are clear. We must ascertain the whereabouts of Admiral Quinn and expel all Undine boarders. Teams from other ships have beamed to lower decks here in the station. While the Klingons' willingness to assist the Federation is unexpected, it is gratifying to be united in purpose with our allies from the Republic.
Understood. Let's find Quinn. Oh, let's open this door. That'll be nice and easy. Oh, you hear some crying nearby. I think you need help. So, again, it doesn't work as well now because there's instant Iraq.
What? Who? And Admiral Tuvok? And I'm sorry. I
can't remember if we've met before.
What happened here?
I don't... What? The windows. They came through the windows, walking on the hall. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Earth is supposed to be safe.
He seems a bit rattled. What can we do?
Indeed. I can initiate a mind meld. It will calm him, and I will be able to learn what he knows about the attack. This is not normally something I would suggest, but I believe that in this instance it is necessary.
I'll do what you need to. I'll keep watch. Which means I've got to fight someone indeed who'll be...
My mind to your mind. My thoughts to your thoughts.
Well, it's fine. I'll just defeat all the Undine here. There, we felt Rurak. One of the neat things is all these were people who were in Earth Spacedock at the time. So he's not voiced in this one, but he said, Rurak said he's feeling better, thank you. The Undine, yes, they appeared in close orbit. We're taken by surprise, none of the defense system works. I don't know why. They've been killing people. I don't know what they want, but they've been systematic about their attacks. They want something. So I said perhaps you'd stick with
There
us.
is more going on with these boarding parties than mere phaser fire. There are more Starfleet officers fighting nearby.
Should see if they need help then.
We need to manually activate the fire suppression systems.
I thought Earth Spacedock would be a quiet assignment.
Be cautious. There are more Undine nearby.
I like the fact those pop up from the floor. Oh, more Undine. Yeah, there are indeed. There's an overseer. You can sometimes get this so that none of them die, but they don't follow you. Just in case you think there's a way to kind of accumulate a little group of sidekicks. The problem with this mission, sometimes the Undine seem to get trapped up in the ceiling. I don't know why that is. I think, to be honest, because it's an old mission that hasn't been revamped in a while. A Psy Master. That's an annoyance, they can heal thyself. Right, I'll speak with the Rurak again. I'm taking some of the stuff, but I'm worried about my inventory getting full.
I'm going to help hold this position. I'm not much of a soldier, but I can make repairs and help keep this area clear of Undine. I hope Admiral Quinn is okay. He was on comms a few minutes ago, but the transmission was cut off.
Concentrate on fighting the Undine. We'll find Admiral Quinn.
Be cautious. There are more Undine nearby.
Oh yeah, so there are.
I'll stay here. Good luck.
I mean, you could give us some covering fire, you know. To be, yeah.
The damage is extensive.
I do like the fact you can see someone floating.
First, however,
it's gone a bit
we must
wonky.
drive species 8472 back to fluidic space.
Well, let's unseal these doors.
Admiral Quinn.
Hey, how did you know my name, Admiral Quinn? Ah, he was an Undine. So yeah, quite a lot of ground fighting in this one. I do like that creaking noise you get over the background.
The shape-shifting nature of species 8472 makes them a dangerous foe. We will have to proceed with caution to avoid being caught unaware again. Clearly, Admiral Quinn is not here. He may be still alive elsewhere on the station. The logical course of action amidst so much chaos will be to re-establish the chain of command.
How do you propose we take command here?
Perhaps we can establish more reliable communications by directly linking to the starbase's internal systems. The consoles here can be used for that purpose. Make the attempt. I will keep watch for more Undine.
Be in your guard.
I will cover you.
There's an injured guy here. Oh, that was nice.
Who is this? Communications are damaged.
One moment.
This is Admiral Quinn.
You need to work on your security.
Admiral, what is your status?
I'm pinned down in my office with Egan. We've been trying to get internal comms and sensors working. What's your status?
There's still Undine present, but your officers are doing what they can to hold the station.
The Undine boarding parties appear to have some goal in mind, but we are unsure as to what it might be. Admiral, I suggest you hold your position. We will make our way to you.
Hold on, we're on our way.
Stay alert for more imposters.
Oh, it's like playing Among Us. Oh, that's not an imposter, that's an actual Undine. Anytime, Tuvok. Anytime. Thank you. They do have them jumping down from walls, which is quite fun.
There are still more Undine on the station. I can feel their anger.
I'll unseal these doors then. Oh, more of them. Time to start hurling grenades. And yet more of them. I do like it when it counts the waves, because you know when it's going to end.
The way is blocked. There may be an alternate route on the upper deck.
Yep, bit of platforming.
Admiral Quinn and Commander Egan are below. The Admiral appears to require medical treatment.
Ah, you can't get us up here. Suppose we better drop down.
It is agreeable to see you, Admiral.
Well, let's talk to him. Quinn's dazed but does not appear to be critically injured. You'll survive this, Admiral. Oh, there they are. You can see stuff coming in from above. That's the ones that seem to be stuck in the ceiling. It can sometimes stop the mission advancing. There we go. I thought I saw something materialize there. Let's talk to Quinn again.
Thank you. Now maybe we should... Commander Egan!
Admiral, what's happening? Now this lad, he used to be around Earth Spacedock the whole time. He was a character you talked to quite early on.
Intriguing. The amount of resistance Starfleet has offered
So
is
when this happened, this was quite a surprise.
That being said,
of course, it doesn't work now because he's not really a guy that hangs around the Earth Spacedock, which is a shame. Kind of. Can't remember if they did take him out after this mission. He's quite a tricky boss.
He is tapping into the bioship's power matrix.
So that's basically defeat the ones that come in when Tuvok says that. That's what he means, is you'll have to fight off some regular Undine. You need to watch these ones because those cracks along the ground will get you. Well, have to respawn. Unfortunately. Really got him. Yes, cracking eggs. Like I say, it is a shame because they changed the character. That's now really not a moment at all. It's just some bloke. Which at the time, seeing the Earth Spacedock when you wrecked like this and all that was quite impactful. Whereas obviously now no one's familiar with
Hagen
that.
was an Undine?
You think?
That would explain what happened to our defense grid. He would have known they were coming and had ample opportunity to sabotage us. Damn. I didn't see that coming.
What should we do now? Oh, cutscene, that's what we should do.
Hagen. It's hard to believe.
But yes, it was, yeah, we're there.
He attacked me mentally. Led everyone into a trap. I couldn't stop him. We have much to consider. There may be...
Nope.
Tuvok! What's going on? Tuvok! Can you hear me? Tuvok!
Tuvok!
Oh yeah, you thought we'd seen the last of him, but no. I don't know how we're seeing this.
Egan was too weak. He spent too much time among humans. He served his purpose, and you will be far too late.
Too late for what?
Your quadrant will fall. The weak will perish. This dimension will be cleansed, purified of infestation. Your efforts are meaningless. I know your thoughts, Tuvok.
Indeed, Doctor. But I have taken advantage of this connection to look into your mind as well.
What?
I understand now what your plans are. You will not succeed.
You can't stop us. Tuvok!
No.
Admiral Tuvok! Admiral!
Diversion. This was all a diversion.
Hell of a diversion.
What do you mean?
Kronos. Their real target is Kronos.
Captain Koren.
Phonos may not have much time. Your people know what it is like to lose a homeworld. We must help the Klingons save theirs.
RRW Inevitability, 1 to beam up, playing a course for Kronos, maximum warp.
We have arrived in the Kronos system. At this time, the ruins of Praxis are concealing our arrival from the Undine. The Klingon homeworld defense fleet has engaged the bulk of the Undine forces, but they appear to be taking heavy casualties.
Koren's going to interrupt.
I see that neither the Federation nor the Romulan Republic take this matter seriously.
We're here.
No matter. The Klingon Empire is accustomed to defending the Quadrant from shapeshifters. Come. Since your people have sent you as their token, let us waste no more time.
Reinforcements are on their way.
The Romulans have promised additional aid, as has Starfleet Command. The Enterprise is contacting all available ships and...
So you say, but all you have are words. Even the Romulans sent assistance, as meager as it may be.
We're here to fight. More ships are on their way. Right. So, yep, some more Romulan ship fighting. Oh, help the war skew at any rate.
That was only a small force. The rest of the Undine fleet will not be so easily defeated.
Are you afraid, Vulcan?
So yeah, they all snipe each other. Koren will know that not many of us have come, but you know, they barely offered pie, so... Yeah, sadly there's some quite long and boring battles here, but if you enjoy seeing it, you played as badly as this. Well, that was worth teleporting there.
The Romulan Republic has made commitments to its allies. We are here to honor them.
So there's the Lisette coming in. I like the fact that you could actually see my ship fighting there. That's quite neat. Again, it's just because it's rolling. You know, the downside is you can quite often come back from those and find yourself destroyed, but one of the villas.
Four shields failing. Target shields have failed.
Oh look, more Undine.
The orbital defenses alone will not be enough to stop the
Target shields have failed.
We would not be alone if anyone in the Federation had the heart of a warrior.
Left shield failing. Four shields failing.
You've got Voyager here. You get a slightly different dialogue if you're Federation because
I calculate our current chances for
obviously they have to acknowledge that a Federation ship has appeared.
Wouldn't be the case if anyone else from Starfleet had bothered to show up.
Target shields have failed. Rear shields failing.
The tide may turn against us, but this will be our day of glory.
Tactical disadvantage.
Think of it as an increase in your opportunities to die with honor.
75%.
See, that's part of your problem. You could actually hear my hull being destroyed while.
Left shield failing.
We get our first explosion.
Hull integrity below 25%.
I can't even really turn much. Yeah, there we go.
My apologies for being late.
Just one more ship?
That's the Enterprise.
Not exactly. We brought a few friends.
3 more ships.
Ship is under attack.
Yes, now we've pretty much got to fight a fleet. One of the reasons why I have my tactic of going for the smaller ships first is if you do, sometimes ships can restore their hulls while you're not attacking them, whereas a destroyed ship cannot undestroy itself, so that's why I will quite often recommend thinning fleets out. Because yeah, this dreadnought might restore itself, but that biocruiser isn't coming back. They shouldn't, because they are under attack by other ships. Usually if there's allies, NPC allies, that tends to stop them, but there are some missions where you'll suddenly see the ship roll back and its health bars pop right back up and your heart just sinks. Obviously I can't afford it, where there have been ones where I've just been materialising in a massive enemies and let's see if we can take this dreadnought out. So it's pretty much all of us.
We need to secure the shipyard. Then we'll drive them back to fluidic space.
Okay, well, we've got to advance towards the shipyard now. Lots of stuff. I really don't have room in my inventory for all of that.
Target shield has failed. 4 shields failing. Left shield failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
Hard to tell that. Oh no, it was destroyed by the torpedoes, not its exploding warp core. Problem with being the one out in front is when you are in those situations, quite often you will advance in front of the fleet and suddenly realise that every enemy focuses on you. Basically aggro everyone. Comes out. Can't go for the dreadnought just yet. Andromeda's cruiser still to. Well, admittedly, the only thing in range is actually that dreadnought, but. Yeah, that's happening a lot these days. You just live with it. It's fine. One less enemy shooting at me. for the villa, but it's nearly out.
Target's shield has failed.
Nope. Prometheus class. Oh, the denouement. No, it's not Sauron. That's probably not good.
What is that thing?
Giant space
the
testicle.
Undine have brought a large craft through a quantum singularity.
They're powering up weapons.
Weirdly, they didn't.
The Undine have a new planet.
They didn't actually rebuild the Klingon space dock.
Target that ship
Oh,
and fire all weapons.
falling through your shields. Your shields seat.
No effect. They're too strong.
Voyager has one nanite torpedo remaining from her time in the Delta Quadrant. Such devices proved effective against the Undine in the past. Tactical. Fire when ready.
Some of the effects have gone because that was meant to be a torpedo firing and then everything going.
They took some damage, but the planet killer can still fire. I can get the Aquarius into firing position above her and exploit the opening in her shields, but someone will need to keep the Undine distracted.
Oh, I guess that'll be me. So this is quite a fun wee sequence. This becomes a real shooter. And you get to see the Aquarius.
The Aquarius is beginning its attack run.
So this is literally just a bit of real shooter. All you do is...
Sean's attacking that planet killer on his own.
No, I'm there.
Sacrificing his ship. His life.
We must assist Captain Sean.
I am.
Not let his act be in vain.
Just that if you come at this sort of funny angle, you drift off. It won't let you steer it until you're...
Target's shield has failed.
So, as a distraction while I actually was drunkenly flew around. Yeah, it used to line you up better.
Target's shield has failed.
Weapons are offline. This is our only chance. Setting the Aquarius on a collision course.
Acknowledged. Do we have Sean's coordinates?
Getting locked now, sir.
I'm still shooting.
He did it, sir. The planet killer has been destroyed.
Tuvok to Allied fleet. Stand down. The Undine are retreating.
Captain Sean.
Transporter room. Did you get him?
We have...
Captain Sean to Admiral Tuvok. Permission to come aboard?
Council sent a message saying they wish to speak. They have requested we transport directly to the High Council chambers.
Okay, let's go. Oh, here we are.
There are many here who have seen the danger Species 8472 presents with their own eyes for the first time. Thank you for your assistance in protecting both Earth and Kronos from the Undine. However terrible, this battle did have one benefit. Today's fight opened the door to what may be a lasting peace between the Federation and the Empire. Now we must have the courage to compromise for the greater good.
The greater good.
In its way, that can be more difficult than waging war. The formalities will begin soon. Until then, I must take the time to speak to others who were instrumental in the success of this mission.
We face great threats, but we will also celebrate great victories. So yeah, we've got to go and celebrate until we've celebrated enough. So let's have a chat with my fellow captains.
That was a close one, but I'm fortunate Voyager transported me off the ship at the last second. It would have been a worthy sacrifice. Your people still feel the pain of losing a world. We can't let that happen again.
Glad you're still here, Captain. Yeah, it is the problem that you won't hear all the things, because that was 12%, but let's talk to Koren, and we'll talk to Worf as well. Cause
I never thought I would be pleased to see a Romulan at my back.
Riemann.
But you fight with honor and the ferocity of a true warrior. However, I now see that Worf was correct. There is honor in the Federation as well. The time for our battle against Starfleet has passed. We should turn our blades toward the real enemy. I remember you from the Gateway activation. You fought well today. May our meetings on the battlefield always be as glorious.
Thanks, Captain. Let's speak to Worf, because a bit of Michael Dorn is always welcome.
I served in Starfleet, and now I serve the Empire. There are many on both sides of the current conflict for whom I have deep respect. I see this as an opportunity. We may find we have more in common than we realize.
I agree, Ambassador. Right, where's Jirok? There she is. Don't want to talk to that Zindi delegate again.
I'm glad we were here to help our allies. It wasn't our fight, but helping to save Sol and Kronos was the right decision. This is the future my father dreamed of.
Thanks, Commander. Wonder who else we should speak to. Now you see, you can do a couple of other things. I could speak to, like, House Clack political aides, Stas, Quinn, but you can also do stuff like Celebration Dance. Or Toast to Victory. And, well, who else do I speak to? Fine, we'll speak to House Clack, actually.
I admit, I did not expect the Federation to act with such honor. I do not know what the final decision of the High Council will be, but rest assured that the Undine will pay. We will hunt down every last Kameku and destroy them for what they have done here today.
I'm glad we were here to save your world. Now we're going to go and speak to Jim Pock. Where is he? There he is.
You fought well for a Romulan.
Riemann. Thank you. I like the fact that I'm not standing to attention.
Many fine warriors have earned their places in Tuvok today. They died with honor, fighting one of our most formidable enemies. The Undine brought the battle to our very threshold. The fine warriors standing before me pushed them back. Let us honor our sacrifices and our accomplishments by ending...
And this got a lot of people excited when it first happened.
So, you are the humans of the Milky Way. You have come further than we expected. But still you chase our shadows.
We are not here to impress you, demon! We stand united, and there is no one who can...
We give you a single warning to not attract our attention again.
Yep, an Iconian just appeared. What was that? It was an Iconian.
That was the reason we need to work together. It's time for our feud to end.
Agreed. From this day forward, all hostilities between the Empire and the Federation will cease.
To be honest, I think they just ended it because they'd realised having... It's still built into the game, but they realised basically having
the
that
Iconians
stuck in
use servitor races and other species to
more
do
of a
their
hindrance
fighting
than
for
anything.
them. Species 8472 has been an unknowing cat's paw of the Iconians for some time. This time, however, the Undine were defeated, and it was our combined strength that allowed us to prevail. Thousands of years ago, the Iconians were defeated by an alliance of races. I predict their ultimate aim has been to prevent such an alliance from happening again.
But the conflict between the Federation and the Empire is over.
There have been periods in our combined history when the Federation and the Empire have not been at war, but they have not been allies either. This may be the beginning of such a time. It will be up to us to determine what happens next. With time, we may even restore the alliance that came out of the Khitomer Accords.
What happens now?
Voyager will return to the Delta Quadrant. There is much to do there, and the Jenolan Sphere will need to be protected from further Undine assaults. I am sure I will see you again. You have been a worthy ally, and your wisdom and courage will be called upon in the days ahead. Until then, live long
As always,
and
the
prosper.
fan service of having a character say, War said, oh, you fought with honour. He says, logic, until next time, Admiral, one to be off inevitability. So yeah, that was the Dyson Sphere arc. He's not voiced. Titan saying he's humbled by our heroism, though it's my sincere hope that the Romulan Republic could establish a strong presence in the galaxy and walk the tightrope of an alliance. Between them, you've served both of them. The threat of the Iconians hangs over us, but you have shown that no matter the scope of the trials, they can be overcome. So go with my thanks and my hopes. And there's KL. Our next mission will be explore the Delta Quadrant. The activation of the gateway at the heart of the Solony Dyson Sphere has given us access to another Dyson Sphere, originally found near the Jenolan system. That's not quite right. No, it was found by the USS Jenolan. It's now located deep in the Delta Quadrant. The Romulan Republic, the Federation, and the Klingon Empire have put aside their differences in order to unite against common enemies, with need skilled captains and crews willing to join the fight. Travel through the gateway and contact Delta Command once you reach the Jenolan Dyson Sphere in the Delta Quadrant. So that's our next mission. But that was a fairly decent collection of missions, even if there were a bit of using the battle zones. That mission in particular, as I say, is one of the ones that I remember hitting and everyone online going absolutely nuts for. The Iconian appearances, the year change, it really gave an impression of the game moving forward. And what's coming up next is the Delta Quadrant missions, which was done as a big celebration of Voyager. So they actually got most of the Voyager cast. We've also seen Tuvok. We will see Neelix, Harry Kim, 7 of 9 all return. We actually also see Janeway, but she was added in later, so they actually subbed her into after the event. She wasn't originally in this arc, but Kate Mulgrew does some work later on. So you've got that to look forward to, but for now I will say thanks for watching. As always, please like and subscribe. If you want to talk to me, there's comments, or you can contact me on Blue Sky at Pieman70. But the comments is probably the best place at the moment. Who knows what's happening with social networks these days. And yes, on the channel there is more Star Trek Online. You will hopefully be starting to see some other videos. I've been using some capture from my old PlayStation 2 to play some games and that, so maybe that'll give you a little variety if you're tired of all the Star Trek Online. But ultimately, we will still be plodding through the game. So once again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. But until then, bye for now.